That was almost perfect. Came in as soon as the song there just ended. How is it going? It is Monday. And as you can see by the thumbnail, the long-awaited, long-anticipated celebrations ETBs have been restocked. I was debating, I was like, man, with the anniversary coming up, the 30th anniversary being next year, and we're almost done with the year, I was like, man, probably a good idea to hold on to Cellies, but dude, I love Cellies. Cellies is like one of my favorite sets. I feel like a lot of people hate on it. I don't know, maybe the pull rates are too easy, maybe because it's a small set. I actually really enjoy it though. I like Celebrations a lot. I think it's a really solid set too. And it brings me back to the days when it first came out, when we were doing like 20-pack Celebration God stacks. It was a good time. It was a good time. A much simpler time. But yeah, so Celebrations is in. We also got in some Mega Dream, of course. We've had Mega Dream, still have Mega Dream. And that's kind of it for the new stuff, I think. I think Pokemon also announced a new set, which we could touch base on a little bit too later tonight. We've got Ivan the Homie coming in at #1 tonight. So we got a new in the building. Bougie in the house as well tonight too. We got Ryan, aka Zappy, in the house. TC, we got Max in the house too. Max, was it you? I think it was you, right, Max? Last stream that you sniped the Gengar? I think that was you, right? Lionel in the build as well tonight too. We got Doctor's Office in the house. Alrighty, we got Reality. What's up, Reality? 4G, we got Squid in the building. The homie Dylan in the house. Sir Brandon, what's up, Brandon? We got CBR checking the leaderboards. What's up, Cardboard? Wade's in the building. We got Brad. What's up, Brad? Hello, what's up, McLovin? Hey, Sugar, how many packs? What's up, Diane? Always calls me Sugar. It's 10 packs. So it's 140 for a full box, and there's 10 in a full box. Of the Mega Dreamy. Mega Dream's been treating us really, really well. We pulled 2 Gold Dragonites already. We already got 1 God Pack, and we pulled every single card in the set already as well, too. So Mega Dream's been going, in my opinion, really, really nice. So yeah, I'm enjoying Mega Dream a lot, too. I ask every stream now. I've been asking people, what do you like more, Mega Dream, or do you like TerraFest more? I still don't have an answer personally. I mean, they're both really, really good sets. I mean, Mega Dream has the Dragonite, the Gengar. TerraFest has the Evolutions. They both have God Packs. They're both high class sets. I don't know. I'm inclined to say, I feel like Mega Dream, I might like it a little bit more, but it also could just be because it's new, you know? It has that new flair to it. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the guaranteed, because you get an SAR in here too, but sometimes you get like Ogre Pawn. But I guess you get MAs in here, and sometimes you get like Electros. I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough one. You guys let me know, man. You guys let me know. I feel like right now I'm kind of edging more towards saying Mega Dream's better, but damn, they're both pretty good. It was wild. I placed an order, then fell asleep and watched it back in the AM, and I freaked out. There you go. Nice. Well, Max, I'm glad you saw it. I did get all the orders shipped out yesterday too. Speaking of which, hey, what's up, Blue? Yeah, Blue, I got you the Jumbo, and I shipped you not the UPC empty box, so if you didn't want the actual box, but I got you the deck box, the EV deck box, the play mats, and the sleeves. So pretty much all the things in the box, just not the actual box itself, which I hope hopefully is okay. I didn't think you actually wanted the empty box, right? 2 Gold Dragons, I heard they're really hard to pull. Well, apparently it's 1 in like 100 boxes, which honestly, I think even that is kinda, you know, like not true. I feel like it's rarer than that too, to be honest, I think. I like the way Mega hits more, and it has my favorite Pokemon. Well, it's easy to say that, Blue, when you pulled a Gold Dragonite, right? It's easy to say that when you get a Gold Dragonite. Hey, Kimberly, what the 5 months? Kimberly, what's up? Dude, I feel like my voice today is a little bit more scratchier than normal. Yeah? No? Yeah? No? Vincent wants to started off tonight, 2 White Flare and 2 Mega Dream. Actually, a new box of Mega Dream for you. We'll use the one right here on the table. And, of course, if you guys didn't see, Celebrations. Now, I know Celebrations has a couple different print runs. I think one has Chilling Rain in it, the other one doesn't. I have no clue which print run these boxes are from. So I can't say what print run these are, but you do get 10 Celly packs. And then also 5 packs from Sword and Shield in it too. So pretty sweet. And you also get the Gold Star Greninja, which I remember at one point the Gold Star Greninja was pumping like crazy. I don't know what they're going for right now, but I know they were pumping like crazy. Good morning, Sar. What's up, Torky? Well, Torky, that always really happens towards the end of the year because a lot of businesses, you know, it's like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which, by the way, if you guys don't know, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all of that really is, it depends on what kind, like the way you operate your business, but some businesses are accrual, some are cash basis. If you do an accrual type of accounting for your business, you need to get stuff off your books for the end of the year for your inventory. So a lot of times at the end of the year, I mean, I remember when Fusion Strike boxes were like $80 for Black Friday, like two years ago. Yeah, that was 2 years ago now. But yeah, so it's always a good time. Black Friday is always a really good time, in my opinion. Always a good time to pick up on Black Friday. Rumors of mass resocks coming probably. People panic selling. Yeah, I think a lot of, like, I've been getting reached out to by a couple people to sell stuff. And I don't know, I mean, people are always selling stuff, though, to be honest with you. Like, people always selling stuff. People always need to, you know, sometimes move stuff around, you know. Holidays, they gotta buy gifts. Vince, 2 White Flare and 2 Mega Dream. Dang, the Celebration ETBs are $300 for the Celebration ETBs. I didn't want the actual box. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect, cool. Yep, so I got you shipped out, and I did not include the empty box. That's totally cool, then. That's good. I went to Walmart today and actually found Pokeballs for $20. Yeah, I put it right back on the shelf. Those are 12. Archeops. Wait, Walmart selling those Pokeballs for 20 bucks? Since when is Walmart selling over MSRP? What is the name for the Clash team? Ooh, put me on the spot here, Matt. Name for the Clash team. Bellybolt. I don't know, like RGP Rockets, something like that, something Rocket maybe. Oh, and an MA Dragonite. Yeah, they saw GameStop and decided to copy them, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Walmart going crazy. Cause I remember, like, I think like someone told me that they were selling, instead of like $4.49, they were doing like $5 for sleep packs. I was like, all right, that's not too bad, but yeah, 20 on the Pokeball is kind of wild. Vince sniping the D-Knights. First time grading, PSA or tag? Personally, I am a PSA fan, so I will be honest, my answer is definitely a little bit biased. I'm not the biggest tag fan. So, again, I'm telling you my answer, but also telling you that I am biased. I definitely am not a big tag person. However, I know recently there was some drama with PSA and some... I don't know if they responded to it or not. That I don't know, but I know there was some issue with PSA recently where they allegedly bought a PSA 9 back from somebody and then regraded it themselves, I guess, in-house and made it a 10. I haven't looked into it to see how true or not it was, but it seems, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't really seen many videos about it. You guys are telling me last stream on, what, Saturday about it, but I haven't really seen too much. Josh, 3. Phantasmal Flames, 3 Parisi. Josh. We have, Vince, we have. We pulled a full case of errors, and then, like, sporadically, we've just been randomly pulling, like, texture shift cards, too, out of boxes as well. I want to say we probably pulled, like, 25 name errors so far, 20 of which were all just from one full case. And, then a couple of, I think, like, 3 or 4 just, like, straight-up texture shifts, and then about, like, 25-ish of the name error texture shifts. They didn't regrade it. He submitted like 30 copies of the same card and they mistakenly offered him a PSA 9 price, but the card had a PSA 10 label. Is that true, Rich? Okay. Because I was looking around. I was looking around to see like what was the, you know, like what was the shindig about, and I couldn't really find I couldn't find many videos talking about it, at least giving it from both sides, at least, you know what I mean? Also, Mike, I did get your stuff shipped out in envelope, alright? PWE, I did get you shipped out this weekend with a PWE. Toxtricity. I was wondering if I can have bulk. What's up, user? You sure can. Yeah, if you did want the bulk, just make sure you leave it in your checkout note. So on the website, you can leave a note in the cart page, not in the checkout page, but the cart page. So if you like add something to your cart, click on the cart, then there's a section to add a note. Just in that section, just put like bulk, or I want all the cards, or something like that, and I'll make sure you get them all. I'm trying to snipe an error from Mega Dream from till end of year. I hope I get one. I don't know how rare they are. I mean, I want to say they have to be fairly rare, but we pulled so many of them, so I don't know if we just got, again, but most of them came out of the same case. So if you, like, discount that one case we had where it was 20 errors, I guess it hasn't been that many for how many boxes we really have open, so I don't know. But I don't know how rare they really are. Hapaudon. They had 9 labels as far as I know. They switched up when he went to check the next day. Espion. Hey, Liam, what's poppin', baby? Liam, where are you going on Saturday, man? Is it a work trip or a pleasure trip? That sounded weird. A work trip or a pleasure trip? Jouch. The only package I have got lost was actually with tracking. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, I also think PWE does kind of arrive like somewhat quickly, right? Hey, Vaughn, what's up, baby? Noah, what's up? Speaking of which, because I know Noah's probably going to ask, the PSA Value Plus submission is currently in the grading step. So it's not like, oh, we're about to be done soon, but it's getting there. So it's now in grading. So that is pretty nice. Diane, 1 Selly ETB, and okay, cool. Yeah, so Diane, the Selly ETB is 300 and the Mega Dream's 140. So if you did want both, Diane, it'd be 100 extra. So let me know if you're okay with that. Hopefully I didn't misspeak. But yeah, the Selly ETBs are 300 and then a Mega Dream box is 140. So Diane, let me know if you're cool with that or if you want to rearrange the order. Honestly, dude, Miami should hopefully be good. Yeah, Miami should hopefully be good. I had a package delivered to my house across from me last night. No, that happens a lot, actually. Yeah. Where they, like, accidentally delivered to, like, a neighbor or something like that. Yeah, that actually, for some reason, happens a lot, from what I've gathered. Ooh, okay. Diane she's, yes. We are opening up a Selly ETB and a box of Mega Jewelry. Dude, we haven't opened celebrations in a minute. I am actually super hyped. I am actually, like, really... Dude, I love celebrations. I don't know if I'm the only one. I absolutely adore celebrations, man. And it makes me wonder, what are they going to do for next year? What are they going to do for next year? These Cell ETBs are $300, and I think I have like 4 more of them. I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, do I really want to list these for sale, or should I just wait till next year when the 30th anniversary is out? But I was like, we'll just list them. Because I'm sure next year these are going to be worth even more. Which is crazy to think about, but probably true. We are ripping this in the beginning. Bro, I know, dude. A lot of you guys were here with me still when Celebrations first came out. You guys remember the God stacks we used to do? It was a lot of fun. Hey, okay, cool. So then, I will double check with you, but you do want to open the Sellies, right? If for whatever reason you want it sealed, let me know. If not, we'll rip it. Can someone explain the vault? Yeah, what's up, Justin? So the vault, essentially, if you go to the website and go to special items and click on one of the vault items, you'll see it in like greater detail. But to generally kind of sum it up, you're buying 4 packs of certain sets. You open 3 of them, and the 4th one gets donated to the vault. If you pull the particular chase card in those initial 3 packs, you win the vault. So that is kind of like the consensus, or a summary, not consensus. That is kind of like the summary of what it is. But if you want to know like even greater details, the fine print, all that, just check out the website, go to the Vault Breaker items, and then you'll be able to see the description in like full glory. Oh, and Diane says we are opening it. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, that is exciting. So yeah, we got Celebration ETBs up, and I also put up a Celebrations UPC, which is also insane. Ends Zekrom. That is such a nice card. Oh my god, we got another Dragonite. Nice. Dude, that is back-to-back D-Knights. Gen 2 would focus on the dogs, and the 30th anniversary stamp would be fire. I just want, yeah, I don't even care if there's a stamp, dude. I just want it to be Gen 2. I so badly wanted to be Gen 2, man. How many vault hits were in the last vault opening? Was it 400, I think? 482, 462, something like that. 4 something. Nah, it's gonna be Gen 1. Dude, knowing Pokemon, they will probably somehow do Gen 1 again, yeah. What's also really crazy, too, is I don't know if you guys saw this, but the new English set, it's gonna be focused around, wait for it, Zygarde. So, people that have been begging for a bad set to come out, this might be your cue. Yeah, this might be your calling here. Next English set is going to be featuring Zygarde. Yeah. Yeah, just let it sink in. Zygarde for the next set. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's just like a really sick art, and it's actually like a really cool card, but, I mean, off the rip, Mischievous. Off the rip, you gotta think Zygarde is gonna be meh, right? Shrouded Fables, 0.5. I don't know, bro. Shrouded Fable might even be better than that set. I guess it just depends what other cards we get with it. Like, if Zygarde is the main attraction, the main focus, then it's definitely going to be bad. It's going to be bad. But you never know. Maybe... Brennan says, who? You say Zygarde to him, he goes, who? Who's that? I want Gen 3. No, yeah, sorry. Did I say Gen 2? Sorry, I meant Gen 3. Yeah, I want Gen 3. Although, I wouldn't mind Gen 2 either. But yeah, Gen 3 would be my perfect pick. Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre, Swampert, Blaziken, Sceptile. If I said Gen 2, I'm mistaken. I want Gen 3. I've been saying that for a while, too. But Gen 2 wouldn't be bad either. Like, I would love Gen 2, but I would prefer Gen 3. Okay, let's see what we got in here. So, we get 10 packs of Celebrations. 5 Sword and Shield sets, 2 Darkness Ablaze, a Chilly Rain, Battle Styles, and a Vivid Voltage. Okay, but also, Diane, it comes with these sleeves. If you want them, let me know. We can send them to you. If you don't want them, we don't have to send them to you. A Greninja promo, which last I checked, these were like going berserk as far as like price goes. It is slightly warped, I would say. But it doesn't appear to be damaged. I think it's just bowing from like the hollow foil, essentially. It's pretty common. And let's get that in a top loader for you. Help straighten out a little bit. There you go. Okay, sounds good. Okay, Dan, sounds good. So you don't want the sleeves or anything like that? You got it. Hey, what's up, Christian? We have Celebration ETBs. They're being sold as a full ETB. They're 300. And I think we still have like 4 or so left. I'm getting a Gold Star Mudkip. Grimmsnarl. Honestly, bro, that would be fire. Yeah, Gold Star Mudkip, Trico, anything like that from the EX Team Rocker turn set would be fire. What's up, Dill? The current PC submission is in the grading phase. Gillard, so it's currently in grading. Chilling Rain. Gold Star Trico, all 3 of them are so nice, bro. Torchic, Trico, Mudkip, they're all so nice. One of my biggest regrets is not opening up Corviknights, opening up more EX Team Rocker returns when it was like I think like 2 years ago, you could find them for like 500, 600, 700 a pack. And even then, that was a lot of money. Now, I'm sure they're probably close to 1,000, if I had to assume. For an unweighed one, probably even more. Hobo! What's up, baby? Hobo, you off the cruise? Celebration. We want Charizard, Umbee, Shining Carp, Venusaur! Venusaur! Off the rip. Venusaur. I think a piece of 10 is going for what? The Greninja? For the Greninja, Diane? Any info about the Abyssal Eye set? Alex, I haven't seen any information other than just that it's coming out. It's like as far as like what's gonna be in this set, I haven't seen anything about it. I assume it's gonna be Zygarde though, right? That's insane though. For the promo, 600 to 700 and PSA 10. Okay, centering's a little bit meh on the Greninja. Yeah, Yeah, they must be really hard to get 10s on than I imagine. That's a crazy amount for a promo. So it must be hard to grade if I had to bet. Oh, the birthday Pikachu! Nice. Man, I'll never forget when I bought a collection. This was like 6-7 years ago. I bought a binder from somebody off Craigslist, actually. That's how long ago this was. I bought this off of Craigslist. And the guy had a birthday Pikachu in his binder, and I don't know if it was his name or not. I don't remember anymore, but somebody's name was on the Pikachu. Like, they wrote their name on that little blank spot there where you're supposed to write your... I mean, I don't know if you're supposed to. I guess you're supposed to. And, yeah, it hurt. It hurt. Because that was the original English promo one, too, that they had. The Mew. Six, 7. Oh, well, dude, Diane, good luck. Good luck on grading the Greninjas, too, because if you can snag some 10s, that's huge. 600 is nuts. Rockets admin. Honestly, I wouldn't even be upset if we got like a Celebrations exact type of set like this one, but with new gen for the 30th anniversary. I wouldn't be upset. I like Stellar. The pull rates are great. The cards look great. I mean, they're all reprints, so I guess there's that too. But Groudon and another Holo Mew. We all did. I don't know if I had one, Tamu. I don't think I had one as a kid, to be honest. Donphan and Flying Pikachu. Nah, the Ghost Orc Greninja is not a reprint, but pretty much everything else in the set, like this right here, is a reprint. So all of the Classic Collection, which is the 25 cards, like these ones, these are all reprints from past sets. Yeah, dude, Boosh, you as well too, man. So I assume you're Hobo just got off his cruise, and I'm assuming you're still on your cruise, right? Diane with the celebrations. Elite Trainer Box. And, dude, Diane, thanks for grabbing a Selly ZDB tonight. Dude, I love celebrations. I know I've said it like a bajillion times now, but it's just true. I really do. I think even the Mew Holos nowadays, like, this used to just be bulk. I think these are now, like, up to, like, at least 5, if not more, per copy, and it's just a holo. So we got, of course, the guaranteed promo, Venusaur Birthday Pikachu, Donphan Rockets admin. So we got, what, 4 classic hits out of 10 packs? So yeah, 40% hit rate on the classic collection right there. Who was here last stream when you saw us break history again and pull a old art Gengar from Fusion Strike? Diane. Even the Gengar reverse holo in a 10 goes for a lot that I saw. The Gengar reverse holo from which set? Oh, Blue Chew Phantasmal Flames booster box. The Chew. All right, Blue. I actually just opened up a brand new case of Phantasmal before the stream started tonight. So these are all straight out of a brand new case. We got 6 on the shelf. Which one do you want, Blue? Do you want right or do you want left? And may I add, The wrap on this box is great. Like, usually the wrap on this set's been pretty booty. This is pretty nice. I mean, we're opening it anyways. Right. Fusion Gengar? Yeah, here is the timestamps from this is last night. We got at 5:14, we got Gengar VMAX. And then really soon after that, at 5:39, we pulled a Zekrom BWR. So those are the timestamps from Saturday night. We weren't live on Sunday. Saturday night stream. The blue and the chill Phantasmal box fresh from the new case. Alrighty, Bluetooth. Fire breather. Fire breather. Yeah, Dan, if you buy 36 packs of Phantasmal Flames, you get a sealed booster box for your order. If you buy 6, I can get you a booster bundle. 36 a full booster box, 6 a booster bundle if you want a booster bundle. Viper. I saw on some Pokebeard recent video that people sold PSA 10 Gengar Reverse Holo for 100, 200 bucks. Yeah, I mean, I've seen that happen before too. Like, even some of the Selly Holos in a 10 go for a lot of money. I personally don't understand who in their right mind would want, like, a holo like that for that much. But, hey, I don't know. I guess everyone's got their own thing. I guess maybe some people, you know, there probably are some people out there. I personally don't do it. But I know there are some people that try to collect every card in a set in a PSA 10. And a lot of the holos from Celebrations, I'm sure a lot of people over the years were like, why would I ever grade a bulk holo? So there must not have been many people grading them. And then I also think they're like somewhat hard to get 10s on as well for Selly stuff. So I guess it's just kind of like not a lot of supply out there for that kind of stuff. And, you know, for the people that are trying to get all the 10s for sale, because Celebrations is a small set. It's like if I was going to do a master set where I have every card in the set in a 10, Celebrations is probably like a pretty good candidate. Because if you were trying to get every Phantasmal Flame cards in a PSA 10, bro, that's a lot of cards. That is a lot of cards. You got to get all the V cards, or sorry, all the EX cards in a 10, things of that nature. Like, that's going to be tough. Okay, well, Hobo, sounds good, bro. Hobo, enjoy the shower, man. He says, I'll see you in 30 minutes. Swinub. Hey, Ruben, what's up, dude? I have a whole section in a binder of all the random Gengar holos reverse holos from Japan in English. I knew it was a good idea. Gengar, Mewtwo, Charizard, Mew, Dragonite, even Snorlax. Like, any popular Pokemon is just kind of worth holding on to. You know what I mean? Any of, like, the fan favorites. If it doesn't get a 10? Yeah, exactly, right. 'Cause if it gets a 9, it's basically not even worth... It's not, you know, it's literally just yeah, like, it's just trash at that point, exactly. So, even if, like, the 10 rate's pretty tough, and you're just sending a bunch and not getting 10s, you're just taking a bunch of losses, you know what I mean? So, that's a good point to add, too. Hey, meow, that's right. Bluetooth. Now, Evolutions is another one in that bracket as well, too, where it's just like, you can't really go wrong keeping any card with an Eevee on it, any Evolution on it. Absolutely. Dugong. Good night, chat. Hey, yo, Anu. Peace out, homie. What is the over under? Dude, I if I was a betting man, and I am, I would bet he does come back. Yeah, I would bet we see Hobo again tonight. I would. Dugong. If I was a betting man, I just can't believe it, guys. I don't know if any of you guys remember, but I've been so hyped ever since we got announced that there was going to be like an Emerald set. Thinking it was going to be my boy Rayquaza, the poster child of it, and then it turns out it's going to be a Zygarde. Zygarde is going to be the poster boy for the newest set. Like, why? I guess it makes sense, though. When you talk about Z8, you know, being the most recent game, it makes sense. Miss Magus. I pulled Umbreon and Leafeon from Gem 2, and I sent them to get graded. I was contemplating holding them for a while. Well, I mean, grading is also the same thing, too, right? I think grading makes more sense. If you think it's gonna nag a 10, I think grading makes the most sense. Don't worry, we need a gambler. We said Buffalo. Hey, what's up, dude? How we doing, Miles? Doing good, bro. Happy Monday, man. How you doing? Ambipom. Imagine being in a tickling contest with an Ambipom. You get smoked. I just pulled a Gengar SIR today. What's up, Boom? Nice. Talking about at Mega Dream. Vileplume. So I started watching One Piece again the other night when I was shipping. And I gotta say, like, I don't think I've ever watched One Piece in English dub, but I did yesterday because, you know, I can't read and ship, so I was kind of just playing it in English. And oh my god, the One Piece English dub is so bad. Like, compared to the normal one with subtitles, oh my god. I almost turned it off. I was like, dude, if I'm gonna have to listen to this in English dub, I might not watch it. Absol. Yeah, it is exactly right. We are in the Mega era, right? Lola Bunny. Who are you in One Piece? Like, if I was to be a character, who would I be? I mean, I would love to be Zoro, to be honest. I don't think I am Zoro, though, but I'd love to be Zoro. I'm probably, if I was to be a One Piece character, I'd probably be like Bartholomew. With the barrier fruit. And the Wooper. The mid piece is real? Come on, man. One Piece is not mid, dude. Don't say that. One Piece is not mid, man. Alright, One Piece is a lot of things, but not mid. Sauger Eagle Sniper King? Nah, bro. I would never want to be Usopp, bro. Never. Saying someone is like Usopp is an insult. Like, that is a massive insult, to be honest. Blue Chew! How many IRs did we pull, though? 2, 3, 4, 5 IRs in a single box? Oh my god, yeah, dude. Wooper, Nimble, Apom, Dugong, and Meowth. How many total hits did we get out of that box? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 total hits. 4 IRs. Sorry, 5 IRs. That's a lot of IRs. This shall be the last time I ever rip this set. Blue! I recently watched Solo Leveling in English dub. It wasn't bad, to be honest. Yeah, I guess, like, if you start on the English dub, it's a lot more, like, stomachable. But if you... Like, I was kind of, like, going back and forth. So, like, going from it to it, it's kind of like, I don't know. I need the one with the S. In front of the IR. The SIR. I like that, Bless you did there. I like that, actually. That was a good one. Kyle. 1 Mega Dream. And, ooh, a Prismatic Collection figure. Kyle, let me grab you one of those. Okay. I don't know how many of you guys remember, but we opened one of these either last stream or the stream before it, and we pulled 2 SIRs out of a single figure collection box. So it's possible. It's possible. Kyle. I think the last box we opened, we got a Iron Valiant and an Eevee SIR in the same collection box. Oh, baby. So we get 11 packs of Prizzy in one of these. 11 packs. And, Kyle, I will send you all the accessories unless you don't want any of it or anything in particular. But we got the pin, the statue, and the sleeveys. You're making me hungry at 3 a.m. Wait, it's 3 a.m. for you. Where you live? Or where are you at? 3 a.m. I made some bomb chicken tikka masala. Whoa. I don't know, man. I've tried like making Indian food, and I don't know. I guess I'm just really bad at cooking, I think, is the problem. Cooking and me, I guess I just can't cook. Ooh, you're from Paris? Wee wee. That's pretty sick, man. I had one of these the other day and I got destroyed. Iron Thorns. I mean, it is a prismatic product after all. It's like, what's all said and done, it is prismatic, so. Prismatic is a tough one. Black Belt Training. I saw, apparently they have like chicken tikka masala pizza. Never tried one before, but I seen it. I kind of want to try that. Are these special cards for CP9 and OP card sets? Yeah, CP9, yeah. Like Rob Lucci and all them, yeah, they're on cards. Kaku. Yep. SPM. I'm going back. I heard Lord of the Rings in English dub is really good. You should watch it. Hound Doer. Bro, Theo really, really wants me to watch Lord of the Rings. Like, he really, really wants me to watch it. I don't know. Chat, you tell me. Lord of the Rings or Star Wars? Which is better? I feel like Lord of the Rings, right? I haven't seen either of them, but I feel like Lord of the Rings just seems more intriguing than Star Wars. You know what I mean? You haven't seen Lord of the Rings? No, I actually have not. Nope, I've not seen Lord of the Rings. I've not seen Hobbit. I haven't even seen Star Wars. I actually just watched Harry Potter a couple months ago. Because I'd also never... I've seen one Harry Potter movie when I was a kid. But I watched the whole saga a couple months ago. Applin. I never seen it either. Oh, there you go. Hell yeah, Jay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when I tell people that, they're like, they look at me like I'm some alien. I'm like, yeah, I just never seen it, man. But I get the feeling Kyle doesn't want the holos. I get the feeling though, because when I was younger, I think this was like high school, I was talking to this chick, and she told me she'd never seen SpongeBob. I was like, what? You've never even seen a singular episode of SpongeBob? And I looked at her like she was an alien, so I get it. But I feel like having not seen SpongeBob is crazier than not having seen Lord of the Rings. Especially if, you know, when you're a kid. Like, what kid has not, even SpongeBob even still goes on today. Star's gonna be fast asleep about an hour in? So you're saying it's not good then, Brandon? Star Wars, no choice, no chance. Star Wars. I tried making curry at home and it never tastes close to restaurant. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say too. Especially like on the naan front, because to really get good naan, you know, like nice fluffy naan, you gotta basically make it in a tandoori oven. Which, like, who just has a tandoori oven? You know what I mean? Oh, what is this? Bro, a third, every box so far tonight has had a Dragonite in it. Oh my god, and we have an SAR coming. Kyle. Double Dragonites? Fan Rotom. Oh, the Mute! Oh, snap! Ooh, Kyle. Alright, what do we think in chat? Better or worse than Destined Rivals? Better or worse than the Destined Rivals one? Damn, Kyle, this box was so nice. Better, worse, better. Ooh, a lot. Yeah, it seems to be like half and half so far. Seems kind of even right now. Which one's better? Bro, watch Harry Potter for Lord of the Rings insane? Yeah, no, Drew, for sure. Because the thing is, dude, it's like I gotta watch them again as an adult. So I gotta kind of pick and choose which one I feel like is the more interesting one. And I don't know, Harry Potter just kind of seemed easier, quicker, and a little bit more interesting, to be honest. To me, at least. Both, no, dude, the vibes on both the cards are super similar. Yeah. I just think the one from this one doesn't look, it looks a little bit more, I don't want to use the word derpy, but a little bit more like cartoon-esque than the one from Destined. And I typically don't like the cartoon-esque cards as much. To be fair though, I only watched Twilight because my girlfriend wanted to watch with me, so I said yeah. I didn't watch Twilight out of my own choice. My girlfriend's like, yo, let's watch Twilight. She put it on. I was like, all right, cool. But I'm not going to lie. I was enjoying it. Like, Twilight wasn't even bad. I'm going to be honest. Twilight was not even bad. Destiny is better, but overall, as a set, Mega Dream is better. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But it's hard to compete with a high-class set, though. That's the thing, right? High-class sets are just... Ooh... High-class sets are really, really hard to beat. They're just so packed of hits, god packs, and everything. They're just really nice. What about the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, though? Card is sick. No, I love the tunes. Bro, I love Pegasus, and I love the tunes as well, too. Yugi boy. Yeah, the tunes are really nice. All the tunes. Kyle. Mewtwo SAR and the Dragonite out of the same box. Beautiful. Those glistening vampires, that was interesting though. Yeah, the fact that the vampires don't burn or whatever, they just sparkle. That was a weird choice. Yeah. But I guess they had to do that because if they just, in that movie, if they just burned up or whatever, then I guess it would have been over. It would have been over too quick for him. He doesn't like Furion? Why the hell would he like Lord of the Rings? Well, bro, I don't like Furion for a good reason, bro. That thing was so slow. Vampires don't spark. No, I agree to that. Yeah, I feel like the whole sparkling thing was kind of weird. Yeah, I definitely agree to that for sure. And, dude, Kyle, amazing box. And thanks for hopping in tonight, Kyle. Really, really good box. Hey, Jimmy. What's up, dude? Zach is back on his quest. Number 13, he says. Number 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And number 13 for the Cosmic Eclipse. Lord of the Rings is also super slow. Oh, is it really? I don't know. Maybe I won't like it. I don't know. Oddish. Rufflet. Peeploop. Ololan Vulpix. Rockruff. Ursaring. Doing some little kung fu meditation. Seismitoad with the lick. With the lick. Almost every movie is slow at the beginning. I'm trying to think of a movie that isn't slow at the beginning. But I'm having a hard time coming up with one because I don't really watch that many movies though, to be honest. I'm more of a series kind of guy, you know? I like them series. Just watch them while shipping? No, for sure, Linda, for sure. But I'll tell you one thing. Shipping kind of sucks. Like, shipping is not a fun thing to do. We gotta do it, of course. So, if you put on a show that also sucks, it doesn't help. So, it's got to be a good show or a good movie. I watched all of Stranger Things. Everything that's out so far for Stranger Things, I watched that on Sunday while I shipped as well, too. So, I won't drop any spoilers, but yeah, I'm caught up on Stranger Things now. Diane! 2 boxes of the Mega Dream. Lord of the Rings isn't super slow. It's just the early 2000s pacing. I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but... I don't want to be that guy, but... What you really just said right there is it's not slow, but it's slow. You know what I mean? You kind of just said it's not slow, but at the same time it is slow because it's from the 2000s. Watch what you say. It's not slow. I never seen it, so I don't know. I never seen it myself, so I don't know. I will say, I think Attack on Titan is the one thing, like, I know it's not a movie, but that came to my mind immediately as, like, something where, like, the first episode is just draws you in like crazy. Attack on Titan comes to mind right away. First episode, literally, his mom gets eaten by a Titan. And that's not even really a spoiler, so I can say that. Because it's not, you know, at this point, it's like, bro, it's the first episode. That was insane. That was absolutely insane. The website looks super crispy. Is it new? It is new. I built the shop on Shopify as well. Yeah. Go old school? I've seen Shameless. I've seen Shameless. I have seen it. Diane. Ogre Pawn. And Mega Gardevoir on the MA. Old school DBZ was never slow. Well, if you're talking about just Dragon Ball, the whole thing was slow. DBZ, there was definitely some slow parts, like the initial couple episodes for sure. Dragon Ball, the first one, that one is, the whole thing's slow. DBZ gets a lot better though. Ho ho. Pheasantipity. I've heard the original Dragon Ball is paced horribly, but I've never seen it. No, I've seen the original Dragon Ball. Yeah, it's terrible. It really is. The only reason why you'd watch the original Dragon Ball is if you just kind of want to pay homage to the, pay some respect to the franchise. Other than that, not really worth watching in my opinion. The trainers on the full art. Electros. It's got 5-minute explosions. Yeah, 5-minute explosions and 2-episode long. I can't remember the move anymore. He's like, give me all your power. And it's like 2 episodes of like flashbacks and people giving their power to him. Shameless is based on your family? And Zekrom, Genesect. Garchomp. Ah, yeah, the Spirit Bomb. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't come up with the name of it off the top of my head. Yeah, Spirit Bomb. I meant long for sure, but that's because it's carrying like 12 plot lines and the entire weight of Middle Earth on its back. Metachan. Now, I feel like Lord of the Rings is something that I would probably be into, honestly. I just haven't watched it. One of these weekends while I'm shipping, I'll have nothing else to watch, and I'll probably cave in and put it on. I think the next show that I want to try to watch is called From. I want to watch that one. Anthea and Concordia. Oh, is that their names? Yeah, I actually had no idea. I know Canary. I know Canary is one of the new trainers. On to box number 2. I also kind of want to watch the new Pokemon anime as well too. Just to kind of see what it's like, you know what I mean? I think it's on Netflix, right? The new Pokemon anime, the new seasons are on Netflix. The trilogy was way ahead of its time. Do you ever have dreams about the bulk that you have? No, I have nightmares about them, man. I got nightmares. I have a nightmare that I woke up and I was being suffocated by bulk. Electros on the MA. So yeah, never dreams, just nightmares about it. Although, I did randomly have a dream one night though, and I woke up and it was one of those dreams that you have that felt so real that when I woke up I was like, oh my god, that actually just happened. And the dream is I don't know what happened, but I was going through a box of bulk and I found a red Victini in it. From Black Bull White Flare, and I was panicking. It was like, oh my god, that must mean someone pulled it and I accidentally put it in the bulk. So I was panicking. I woke up, I was like, oh my god, I gotta figure out who ordered Black Bull White Flare last night. And then I came to find out it was not real, it was a dream. So I guess I did have a good dream about bulk, but that was also kind of a nightmare, because I was actually more worried about missing somebody's red Victini in bulk, which that would never happen, but. Archaludon. Another ends Zekrom. I've met a few Frank Gallaghers while working at the drug rehab over the last 10 years. I watched Demon Slayer for the first time in theaters because my old teacher wanted to watch it because he's into anime, and I passed out. What? Bro, you didn't like Demon Slayer? No. Everyone was non-stop talking about how the new movie that just came out is like amazing. And Diane, we are not done there because we also have a full box of a Phantasmal Flames. So, Dan, let you choose which box you want, alright? We just opened a new case of it. So we are going through a fresh case of Phantasmal booster boxes. Dude, I'm just a fan of any time they give us a Rayquaza card, to be honest. I feel like we need more. And Diane, if you do want to choose right or left for your box, feel free. Okay, Diane says, give me the right box. Even though it's a holo, that art is sick. Yeah, no, dude. I mean, even if a card is a holo, just a holo, like a bulk holo, it can still be a cool card. One that I really like is the Lugia holo from Lost Thunder. Sorry, Team Up. That one's sick. Vileplume. Okay, Diane, we are looking for the Charizard, and even better, if we can, the gold Charizard. We pulled both cards, like, separately, but I guess there is a crazy world where you could potentially pull the gold and the SIR in the same box. Ludicolo. I think if we were able to make that happen, we would use up our luck for the rest of the year. I guess which wouldn't be bad, because it is December now, so the year is almost over. Ooh, we got the Piplup. Piplup. The animation was really good, but the constant flashbacks of every character made it really hard to pay attention. The last Demon story was really good, though. Yeah, I think they do the flashbacks because they expect a lot of people that watch it, like, don't actually know the backstory of all the characters and, like, watch the anime. So they probably do that to kind of serve, maybe, like, the normies, I guess is the word to use, the normies. Dawn. At that point, I'd go buy a lottery ticket. Yeah, for sure. I mean, most of the time when we do pull a gold, it comes from a box that also had an SIR in it, too. And there's only 5 SIRs in this set. So it's like every time if that does happen, it's like, I guess you have a 20% chance of getting that gold with the Zard SIR, if you do get an SIR. I think the Gamer Awards, that already happened, right? I think that happened, right? The Gamer Awards? I think it happened. Ignition Energy. Empoleon. There were story building flashbacks. Not Naruto, I'm gonna show the same thing 10 different times flashbacks. Mega Charizard. Hey man, why are you hating on Naruto, bro? Naruto was amazing. Why are you hating on Naruto, man? The Game Awards on the 11th. Oh, okay, sweet. I want to say, I feel like I saw... Okay, yes, that's what, Wednesday? I feel like I saw people posting photos of them at the Gamer Awards or whatever. But that might have been something else then. Zashi. I'm hating on the flashbacks in Naruto. Pamat. Oh, that is probably what it was. Ah, the Streamer Awards. That's probably what it was. Absolutely. The shippers were mad AF for the latest episode of My Hero. People still watching My Hero Academia? Wigglytuff. Lombre. Keeping cards in stock? Yeah, I think you just kind of have to know like when to check. I want to say from what I hear from people, like Target, Walmart's typically restock on Thursday? Is that what people say? Thursday, I think? But any guys let us know. I think they usually restock on Thursday, Fridays, right? Is that correct? Thursday, Fridays? Oddish. Oddish. Diane, we need an SAR. Or sorry, SIR in English. SIR is what we need. Sharpie though. Speed ended up winning Streamer of the Year. I guessed it correctly. What other categories do they have, Oscar? Rota. In my city, Target stock on Monday, Tuesdays, and Walmart stock on Thursday, Fridays. Oh, okay, there you go. My Target's been doing Wednesday, and my Walmart's been doing Thursdays. Okay, so yeah, it seems like it might differ from depending where you live, but I think case in point, you kind of gotta know like when to go check it, because if you go a couple days after, there's a solid chance it might all be gone by then. You know what I mean? So you just gotta kind of pick up on the pattern a little bit so you can go there. Charizard. Isn't Speed getting sued? For what? Sued for what? Oh! Oh! Charizard? Oh my god. The Charizard Queen has returned. As Diane literally said, tough box. She literally just said tough box. Holy buckets, dude. Maybe not so tough. There you go. Hey, listen, it's not over until the last pack is ripped. I've said it a bajillion times, and it's so true. Dude, this is such a great art, man. Look at that. It's Pikachu! Can we somehow manage to also pull a gold in the last couple packs? Seviper. Oh, nice. Ruben, nice score, man. Imagine Charizard not being able to carry by itself anymore. They had to bring in Charmeleon. Well, it's everything, right? It's Charmeleon, Charmander, and another Charizard on there too, actually. Let's do a little condition check here. So it is a little bit OC. Sedan, a little bit thicker on the right, I would say, a little bit. Spam the hearts for the Charizard. That was a good pick. Diane, that was a good pick on the box. Yeah, I think the right side, I don't know if that was a white dot. Or is that just the way the light shines on it? That definitely might be a white dot, actually. Might actually have two white dots. Diane! I will say, Pokemon's quality has definitely, it's definitely been going down the gutter. I feel like every year it just gets a little bit worse, to be honest. However, that is still a huge hit. I don't even know what those are going for now. They're like $500-600, something like that. On the Zardis. Diane with the Phantasmal Zard. Hey, Christian is in the building. All right, Christian, can we do it? Back-to-back SIRs, can we do it? Seems like less dings, but more centering issues. Honestly, I've been seeing both. I've been seeing both. But I agree. I think centering has definitely been a lot tougher, I think, as of late. Gengar. And centering is such a weird one because, like, centering, you know, that's just probably, that's like where they put the cutter on the card, right? Like when they cut the giant sheets of cards, it's just wherever they kind of line up the cutter blade to be. Switch. Well, I never thought about it, but I wonder like how they round the corners on the cards too. Never thought about that. Like they cut it, and then they cut the corners as well to round them? Actually, I have no idea. Christian. Gengar and the Switch. Zach says number 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They round the corners in sweatshops? I don't know, actually. I'm pretty sure the English Pokemon cards are made here in North Carolina, actually. Natu. Palpitoad. Ultra Necrozma on the reverse rare. And Xatu for the rare. Zach with the Kuzmic. The Kuzmic Eclipse. And then actually, Ed also got a Cosmic. He wants number 13. Adguard is blocking your website. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I'm not sure about that. I mean, it's made through Shopify, so I don't know why it would. And I would assume Adguards, that's just for ad blocker, right? That's just an ad blocker, isn't it? Edward with another Kuzmik. Sandygast. Cosmog. And no way. Old Art Sol Galeo Lunala. Edward. Oh my god. Dude. There's a white spot over there. Max says that's 366 raw according to Collector. Is this the best card in Cosmic right now? Let me see, it might be. No, it's actually number 3. That is the 3rd most expensive card in Cosmic. At $363 market price raw. Oh my god. That is number 3. Wow, Arceus Dialga is still number 1, huh? That's crazy. Because I know back in the day that was a really playable card, so I always thought it was being held up more by its playability, but it is an alt art, so it makes sense. The one where they're like statues. Wow, Ed, what a snipe, brother. Oh my god. We've got 2 orders left in the queue, and this is for... Ooh, McDonald's Pikachu. McDonald's Pikachu pack. So, with these McDonald's Pikachu packs, you are always guaranteed a Pika. So you will always get a Pika out of here. You will. But you will get a second card, and that's the one that's random. So guaranteed Pikachu plus 1 random promo. I think it's Ralts, Fuecoco. It's been a while now. I can't remember the other ones, but Pikachu's always going to be on the front. The Burger Chew. And then the extra one is the random. And we got Fuecoco. Fuecoco. Right after my 3rd Moonbreon? Brad with the subtle flex there. He said, right after my 3rd Moonbreon, I got it. I respect that, Brad. I respect that. Pikachu and Fuecoco. I like that, though. I like how you are guaranteed a Pika, so it's not like the Pika itself is, like, really hard to pull. I like that. Because knowing Pokemon, I would have expected they would have done it the other way around. Where the Pikachu is seeded like a lot rarer. It's blocked because it's a newly registered domain? Don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, that could actually make sense. Because, yeah, I did just recently register the domain. So, yeah, that actually probably makes sense. Yeah, yo, the Yapster's in the building. Top Series 1 and 5 CZ. The Yapster. Man, Zach was quick to say I'll buy that off you. He was quick to say that too. Luxray. Man, Cosmic is a really nice set. Yappy. Leopard. I'm surprised the Lily wasn't way high up there either, too. I was expecting to see Lily up there in the top 5, is what I was expecting. Guess I'm done with Cosmic now. Again, those Cosmic packs are from the Meowth VMAX boxes. So, like, a long time ago, I broke a ton of those down. They're not from a booster box or anything. They're from collection boxes. So, I know they're not weighed or scanned or anything like that, because I actually got them on a sealed product myself. But as far as, like, pull rates go, I have no idea. Just from the collection boxes. Magnezone. And the Topps Series 1. Okay, so, Yapsta. Holos are on the front for this, so Joe is a good thing. We see Ninetales, and we see Kadabra. Kadabra. But the reason why I say the holos being on the front is a really good thing is because it usually leads to the holos being really good shape. Because they're not in the middle, there's nothing for them to really stick to, so it's nice. Machoke. Growlithe. Oddish. Ooh, and the 90s. Cause I get better pull rates compared. Yeah, well, dude, that's honestly just all thanks to the secret rares in the reverse spot. Yeah, it's kind of like a pseudo trainer gallery. You know, pseudo trainer gallery, really. Before we had trainer galleries. I sold that in a Japanese BGS 10 a couple years ago for $2,600 during the waifu boom. Ninetales is spelled wrong. Yeah, I think every copy's like that though. So it's like an error, but every copy's like that. So it's kind of like one of those errors where it's like, yeah, but it is kind of like a fun fact though. James. Smelling the roses. That was for the Yapster. And Jen, thanks for dropping in tonight, Jen. Kadabra, Magnezone. Magnezone. It's spelled 9 bells. On what planet, bro? On Mars? Jeff, 10 PF, 10 Mega. Jeff, let me see if I have sleeves still. I think I do. So 10 PF, 10 Mega. I might have sleeves for both. Let me see. Okay, Jeff, I sure do. So 10 Mega Sleeves, and I already counted when I pulled them out, and 10 Phantasmal Sleeves. Maybe since talks of bringing back Pokemon, maybe they'll do certs? I mean, I think it's still kind of a rumor though, right? Because I think the only thing we've seen so far was Sarah Nedinchetti, who's the voice actor for Ash. She signed a bunch of, like, the autograph stickers. So I hope it's Pokemon, but in reality, I guess it could be anything. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Because she also has roles, like in other shows and stuff. And I know Topps does this thing called, like, the Pop Century or something, where it's just like a bunch of other random stuff too. It's not even all Pokemon sometimes. Just like other thingies. They can be for a pop product, like pop culture. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. G.I. Joe! Steel, what's up, dude? La, la, la. Bro, honestly, I love the way the Pokemon blisters are. Compared to other TCGs, dude, they just pop open so nicely. I love them. What up, Piece? Alright, here, 10 of each on the hunt for the gold. So I hope it's Pokemon, but I guess we have to, because every time we get super excited, you know, we get super excited. Bro, how did I forget to ping Discord again? I really did forget to ping it, bro. Oh my god. I'll ping it right now. We're already an hour and a half in, but I'll ping it right now. Darius, thanks for reminding me, bro. Honestly, there might now be like a Discord bot that automatically pings. We should look into that. I guess in my old age, I'm starting to forget more. I found Destined Blisters at 5 Below this week for the first time since it's released. I had a double take seeing them in person. Jeff, did you buy them out? You can say if you did, Jeff. No one's blaming you, bro. No one's gonna blame you. Mega Abominous, though. It's interesting, though, that they're still putting out Destined Rivals blisters, too. Whoever got the tag team ult, that was sick. What's up, Cody? Yeah, that was for Ed. Yep, Ed just pulled that one. At a lucky number 13. They have a limit at 5 Below? What? Even 5 Below has limits? Oh my god. Listen, guys, that's why you always keep a spare hoodie, a couple hoodies in your car. That way you go to the car, you put on a new hoodie, you know, come back. Some sunglasses on. Hey, what up, Cole? Bro, I know, I forgot. Can you believe it, dude? I forgot to ping at the start, man. Can you believe it? 5. Yeah, exactly. You're right. 5 or below. I mean, I guess it's to be expected from 5 Below, right? Shiftery. Oh, I see, Macy. Yeah, honestly, I don't really ever go to like 5 Below. I used to go to the Dollar Trees a lot, like years ago when they used to have the dollar packs. Bro, I remember buying like Celestial Storm, Team Up, dollar packs. Those are good times, man. And a mask if you're scared of Rona. Miss Mages. I mean, some of the people that had Rona, bro, some of them were like, I heard it really, really sucked. Always carry a spare of blue chews with you? Sharpedo. Imagine finding a Dollar Tree box. Dude, I know. For team up, I know. The only problem with those is that they, like, people would always weigh them. Meow. Like, I've seen people weighing them. Like, people would just go in, like, I remember back in the day, people would make videos about it. They'd go in the store and they'd weigh them, like, literally in the store. They'd bring a scale and all. And they just sit there weighing them. If I win the Powerball tonight, I'm buying all your vintage Pokemon. Quelly, you can do it, bro. I believe in you, Quelly. Dugard. Wow, they had them in the window too, huh? So they were really advertising it. They were like, yo, we got these. We got these, limit 5 or below. Limit 5 or below. People were weighing One Piece in the store. I saw the video of the old guy weighing the blisters. Yeah. I didn't even know you could weigh One Piece. So I don't know if he was doing it just why not, or if it's really truly doable or whatever, but he was doing it. Jeep. Hey, what up, Best? Yeah, today we got a Charizard out of Phantasmal already, and we got a Mewtwo out of Mega Dream. So I'd say those so far tonight are probably our top 2 hits. Soccer's personal collection is pretty sick. Wow, yo, man, thanks, man. Yes, I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I'm sure some of you guys in the chat probably even have a better collection than I do, personally, honestly. Some of you guys have some crazy collections. Al Travis. What up, Shiny? My name's Jeff. Also, by the way, Jeff is the one and only person to ever pull a God Pack out of Prizzy on the channel. We've only ever pulled one Prismatic God Pack, a full God Pack, and Jeff is the man that pulled it. We've got Gerard M. 2 151 and 3 Prizzy. So, prep some cards for grading. Where are you going to grade them? With PSA or what company are you thinking? At Target, I just bought my 2 packs of self-checkout, then go back in and get 2 more from a cashier. Rinse and repeat a few times, and I'm good. Drake Loke on the Pokeball. $15 card total, but the cards I think my son and I are drinking to Santa Ana to drop it off. Oh, driving. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I guess it depends how far you are, really, right? If it's like close or not. I didn't even know you could drop off. I thought New Jersey was the drop-off location. I was like, damn, bro, you and your son are drinking. I was like, oh, starting them real early, huh? Real early. Umbreon. Vileplume. Golem. And the Holo Energy with 2 swirls on it. 2 swirls. There's some shows where I have the PSA boots so you can drop cards off that. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I've never done that before myself, but I know that is possible. I know they have that. Gerard! And, dude, Gerard, thanks so much for hopping in tonight, brother. Prizzy and the 151. We were looking at the PSA website. Wednesdays are drop-offs. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, dude. I mean, if you could avoid having to mail it, that'd be sweet. So, yeah, if you can avoid that, it'd be really, really nice. What's up, my guy? It's Killer Game. Hey, what's up, Robbie? What's up, brother? I think we have one person left in the queue, and then it's open. So if anybody wants anything, there is a really short wait. Hut them! Ooh, alright, then we only got 2 packs left in this box. So if them, I guess I'll ask, you want top or do you want bottom? And then we're gonna get into the brand new case of NBA. After this box, we're gonna crack a fresh case for the NBA. Besides the Gold Star, Zard, and Lovebirds, which are a given, I think my favorite card in my collection is the very first Lugia that I pulled in Japanese Neo, then English, and I still have them both. Dude, the Neo, the Lugia from Neo Genesis has been going wild too. Them with the NBA. So Them, I know it's a personal question, but my friend, are you a top or are you a bottom? I was opening up Japanese Neo before I even knew that Gen 2 Pokemon's name. I didn't even know what they were because everything was in Japanese. What's up, Nick? No. Actually, to be honest, I woke up really late today, so I have not even looked at our Discord. Oh, you sent me a message. Wait, you pulled this card? You pulled this, Nick, or you bought it? Alright, so if Thib has not responded, so I think we're just gonna go with Quelly, who said bottom. Damn, bro, where would you get a pack of Holland Phantoms from, man? Sheesh. Yeah, best. It is all loose. For the Destined, it is all loose. Kawhi Leonard from the Salamence and Reshiram boxes. Devin Carter. We got Steph Curry. What up, Shea? Karl Anthony Towns from the Knicks. And Jordan Clarkson, Refractor. It is $140 for a box of Mega Dream. $140. I feel like I know who you got the pack from. Did you buy it at a show? Yeah, where did you get the pack from? Dude, because honestly, it's really nice to be able to get an unweighed pack like that, man. Not many vendors are selling unweighed packs. It's a nice thing to be able to find. Nowadays, everything's weighed, everything's searched. Let's open up NBA packs all night just to see me in the reflection. Thank you for the big box gift. Ed, are you talking about the hit we just got for you out of Cosmic? Is that what you're talking about? Yo, Sir Brandon with the 42 months. Jesus. Brandon, thank you, dude. That's true. That's true. You know me all too well. Oh, yes, Ed, nice. It got you safe and sound. Now I know what you're talking about. Holland Phantoms, Legend Maker, and Unseen Forces. Damn, those got a nice swirl on it too, actually. Yeah, Lugia's gone crazy. And inside of this, I love showing this one off. It is sealed. The box itself's not sealed, but this is sealed, and that's really what matters more. But there is a pack in there. And that is none other than EX Team Rocket Returns. Is what that is right there. We got an Umbreon EX. I think our best pull out of one of these so far was an Umbreon EX, I think. Because we have pulled a couple gold stars, but not out of these value boxes. All the gold stars we got were out of Power Keepers so far. Bro, then look at this thing. Three-pack Team Rocket Blister. And a two-pack Gym Look at that, bro. 99 cents. Jesus Christ, bro. I think that means it was $3.99, but then it was on sale for 99 cents. Is that what that means? Like, oh my god, bro. Oh, actually, no, it has CVS sticker on it. From CVS. CVS always coming through, huh? $99? Shea! Picking up a box of Mega Dreams. And Shea, do you want to choose right or left for your box? I can't help it. Dude, even 99 would be a steal, to be honest. But I want to say, I think that sticker on the back meant 99 cents. I need a time machine? Bro, I know. Could you imagine? Oh, to be honest, if I had a time machine, I'd probably go back and do other things. Shea says, give me the left. Like, I'd probably buy a bunch of, like, Apple. I can't help it, baby. Clearance sale, 99 cents? I know, bro. Dude, oh, could you imagine? You got things to do? Yeah, Saz, exactly, bro. Yeah, exactly. There's some other things I'd probably do. I mean, why not do it all, right? Like, I do Pokemon and stocks. Mega Dream. We got Rayquaza on the holo there. Terapagos. Mag Cargo. Go back to 2010 and buy all the Bitcoin. I would go back and eat Cinna Sticks from Domino's when they took it from us. Ultra Ball. Do you guys remember when they said they were gonna stop making Twinkies? Do you guys remember that? Like, Twinkies got, I guess, like, they went out of business or something, or discontinued, and then like, I remember, like, people were selling boxes of Twinkies on eBay for, like, hundreds of dollars. And then, a while later, they came back. And they started making Twinkies again. Spiritu. Gardevoir. Hey, Andrew! What's poppin', homie? Bro, Ed, you missed your Cosmic? Oh my god, bro. Zach, can you believe it, bro? He missed his Cosmic. Ooh, is that an SAR? Ooh, I think that's an SAR. Alright, we got Mewtwo earlier tonight. Can we now get the Gengar? Charizard! Very nice. Charizard MA. And a new box of top loaders. I'm trying to think, what other foods would we go back and want to have again? Well, hey, dude, Kelvin, I appreciate, or sorry, Kevin. Should I say Kevin? We gotta call you Kevin. You get better luck that way. Yeah, Kevin, dude, thanks for hopping in tonight, man. Appreciate that. Yo, that's a good one, dude. Yeah, bro, the new snack wraps are not, dude, the new snack wraps are I mean, okay, disgusting's a strong word. The new snack wraps are a disgrace. I am really on board with that. Oh, and we are gonna get an SAR as well. Metacham. Archaludon. Oh, and the Fez and Dippity SAR. $3D. I thought they still make those, right? The 3D Doritos? I could have sworn I feel like I saw a bag not too long ago of those. They still have 3D Doritos in Mexico? I'm pretty sure I saw a bag of those not too long ago. A Twister fan from... I don't think I ever had one of those, no. A Twister from KFC. Nope, I don't think I actually ever had that. But I do remember going to Taco Bell and all the time, and they had a KFC. It was like a Taco Bell KFC mix. I used to go to Taco Bell, and they had this little game where you could put like a quarter in it, or like a nickel or something, and then you had to like teeter it back and forth and try to get the quarter all the way to the bottom without it falling, and you win a prize. They took that machine down, though. That shit was mad fun. You have any Inferno X or Mega Brave? What's up, Wes? We sure do. Yeah, if you go to the website and go to the Pokemon Live Opening, Pokemon Japanese, we got both of those. Shea, that was a pretty solid box, Shea. That was a good box. We got Pheasant at the SAR and a Charizard on the MA. That was pretty good. What's up, gangsters? What's up, Dell? Shea, I think you got 3. Let's see, I'll find it for you right now. Okay, this one was kind of small, though, so maybe I could just use the same bag. But yeah, it said like you got about 2 full bags. This one's pretty slim. And you've already paid your shipping, so if you want me to ship you this weekend, Shay, just say the word and I'll mark you down for shipping if you like. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 7. I would go back to the New England summer as a kid, eating the WWF ice cream bar. WWF, like the wrestling ice cream bar? Because, bro, I remember, I think they still make them too, though. The SpongeBob bars with the little, like, and it had, like, the little gumball for the eyes. You know what I'm talking about? The SpongeBob ice cream bars? Those are kind of bad, though, to be honest. Now I think about it, it's just because it came with gum. Eevee Reverse and Galele. Galele. Zach with the Guzman. Those little Crack Rock Rice Krispie Treat cereals? Nah, bro, they still make those too, I think, right? Because, dude, I used to love the Cocoa Rice Krispies. Oh my god, those things were golden, man. The Cocoa Rice Krispies, love those things. I mean, I think they do. I mean, I haven't ate them in a while. I think the last time I ate those Cocoa Rice Krispie treats was probably like a couple of years. But I want to say, I'm pretty sure I saw them at the supermarket. At least the normal color ones, I think I saw. Yo, we've got, hi, Kevin. Calvin, a box of Mega Dream and 2 Destined Rivals. Hi, Kevin. You're right, I see them online. Okay, sweet, yeah, because I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw them at the supermarket. Okay, for sure. Yeah, Shea, feel free. The queue's not bad at all. So if you want anything, it'll be a short wait. Mega Dreamy. Choco Tacos. Bro, I feel like I remember that. Taco with chocolate on it, right? I feel like I remember that. You know, the other thing too, when I was younger, I used to really like Raisinets. Any guys know what those are? They're like the raisins covered in chocolate. Bro, I used to dig those things a lot. Raisinets? Yeah, ma. It was a waffle cone taco with ice cream? I think maybe I'm thinking of something else. Yadma out of the Destined Mega Dream. Yeah, I think Raisinets still exist. Yeah, I think they still exist. Numel, Clefairy, Dragapults. But then I'd have to take a look at what it goes for, but I can make you an offer on it for sure. So I can pretty much just offer 80% of whatever the market value is on it. I remember when they used to sell candy cigarettes. I know a place to still get candy cigs. Why would you even, I don't know, did they taste good? Other than like pretending like you were cool. Because back then, like smoking cigarettes was like a cool thing. It's definitely not cool nowadays for sure. But like all the famous movies had them, all the movie theaters, you know, all the celebrities. It was like a very, it was obviously pushed by the companies, the tobacco companies obviously. But back then it was like kind of cool, you know. It was like, oh wow, that guy's so cool, he's smoking a stogie. They were good? Oh, really? Yeah, I don't think I've ever had any of that. Mimikyu, Terapagos, Archaluda. With one single puff, it was just hard candy that broke your teeth? Really? That doesn't sound good, man. I remember those, man, there was like these things that would come on like a piece of paper. Ooh, M.A. Dragonites. It was like this candy that would come on like a piece of paper, and it was a bunch of like little dots. Remember what I'm talking about? Just a bunch of like little candy dots on like a piece of paper. Ooh, is that what they were called? Candy buttons? I don't see those anymore. Not that those are really even that good to begin with, but I haven't seen those in a while. Mega Dragonites. I remember those in my nightmare. Yeah, those were not good. I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised that they stopped making them. I don't know who was buying those. Hi, Kevin. I miss eating paper? Dude, that's pretty much what happened, right? Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And Calvin. Thanks for dropping in tonight, Calvin. Mega Dream and some Destined Rivals. Candy necklaces went hard in middle school, especially if you let a girl bite one off of hers. I do remember the candy necklaces, though. I do remember that. They had necklaces and they had bracelets too. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I remember seeing the bracelets too. Okay, then let's take a look. Frost Lassie. Rainbow Crow. What else they had too? Oh my god, any of you guys were a fan of chiclets? Any chiclet fans out there? I used to love chiclets. All of those like dollar store candies, they used to do a lot of those, but like bro, the flavor never really lasted though. Ooh, Sylveon. Hey, Mel, what's up? I want Captain Coach to bring back the chocolate donut cereal. Bro, I don't even know they had one of those. I remember the, I think they still make them too. The Captain Crunch berries, those are solid. I like those a lot. Frostlass 233. Up on their box. Okay, Calvin. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Let me just quickly finish price checking this. Okay, so then looks like it's going for about 30. So, yeah, basically it would be 24. 24 is what I could offer on it. If you want to do that. Calvin says, give me another Mega Dream. Is there a queue? What's up, brother? Well, yeah, if you order anything tonight, it will be opened up tonight. There's not many people in line, though. So if you want something, the wait is very short. Kelvin, another Mega Dream. Okay, yeah, Tim. You got it then, Tim. Happy to do the trade then. And then that will finish up that box of MDA, and we'll be on a brand new case. In-store buys a Sam's. What's up, Anthony? I have no idea, bro. Unfortunately, I don't have a Sam's Club where I live here in Massachusetts, so I have no idea. I'd imagine nowadays anything like that is probably highly contested, so it might be tough, but I'm not sure. Kelvin. Another box of Mega Dreams. We got the hot dogs. I love how Giovanni's like looking at him like, good work, buddy, good work. You're doing good work here, sir. You're doing good work. Keep on digging. No, no, no. That's just an AR. So AR, IR in English. Just an art rare. You get 3 of them per box. Could you imagine if that was an SAR though, bro? Snow Run. Imagine they're like, oh yeah, we made a Team Rocket's Frostlass. So this is an MA. So every box of Mega Dream, you're guaranteed an MA. That's the one that kind of has like the letters on it. That's a guarantee in every box. But you can also get an SAR, and that's in every like 3 to 4 boxes, you get an SAR. So MAs are guaranteed, SARs in this set are not guaranteed. That one is a little bit, it's not that difficult, but it's like 3 to 4 boxes is the average for an SAR. Crobat. And some of the MAs are also really solid too, like the Gengar, Dragonite, Charizard, of course. Mega rare. Latias. Pikachu. They should make a troll set like that with just first evolution SARs. I mean, some, you know, honestly, first Evos are usually not that bad. It's usually the second evolution that is kind of like the worst. Usually. Team Rocket's Mimikyu. So, Kelvin, that box in particular did not actually have an SAR in it, but we did get the guaranteed MA in that box, and that was the Frostlass we saw. Dude, Mimikyu, honestly, the Mimikyu is nice. Like, if you're gonna dupe up on something, Mimikyu's not a bad one to have a dupe of. Let's take a look. I don't think it did, actually, because I think your first box had a Charizard, right? No, your first box had a Dragonite, yeah. So, no, so far, Calvin, that is 2 boxes in a row for you with no SAR. Because this is an MA. So, MAs, once again, are the guarantee. SAR is in every 3 to 4 boxes. So, no, that is 2 in a row now. No SAR. Yeah, no, for sure. The Dragonite MA is good, though. Yeah, Dragon MA is pretty good. Sugar, sugar, how'd you get so fly, fly? And, brother, Calvin, dude, thanks so much for the orders tonight, man. Huthim! Trading in the Frostlass. And picking up the last, and again, we do have more MDA, but last pack in this particular box, and we'll be on a brand new case. Joel Embiid. We got Kyrie Irving. Naz. We've got Zachariah Rookie on the insert. And a numbered Julius Randle. You gonna finish the Eagle Chargers now? We back. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Enjoy the game, man. Enjoy the game. How's it going? What's up, Hobo? Doing pretty good, man. We got a Charizard SAR out of Phantasmal. A Mewtwo SAR out of Mega Dream. So doing pretty good. Zachariah insert. And 173 out of 199 on the Julius Randle. Them with the sports. So yeah, like I said, we are going to be now on a new case of the NBA Select. If anyone that does want NBA Select, next order of it will open a brand new box. Yeah, no, so far so good. We didn't get Dragonite or Gengar, but top pull out of Phantasmal came out tonight, and then also can't go wrong with a Mewtwo. Cannot go wrong with a Mewtwo, man. So check this out. It's not much information, but look at this. Perfect Order. English set to release in March. So obviously Ascended Heroes is the next set. Perfect Order is going to be the next set after Ascended Heroes. And it's going to feature Mega Zygarde. And I guess it also is going to include Mega Gallade, which could be cool. And then Greninja, I think, is going to be might also include Japan's Ninja Spinner. So maybe also Greninja. If Greninja's in the set, that could save it. Although I feel like we already have Greninja and Twilight, right? I mean, I guess Twilight was kind of long ago now, I guess. But I feel like Greninja's getting a lot of love. Yeah, Greninja's definitely getting a lot of love, I think. If Ascended Heroes has decent pull rates, I'm going to have to master it. I hope it does. Hard to say. I mean, it could go down the route of like Phantasmal and the pull rates be absolutely abysmal, or it could be like Crown Zenith and the pull rates are really good. Given how the release schedule for it's looking, I hope it's really good, because the release schedule is looking kind of brutal. What's a Zygarde? You want to see a picture of it? Have you seen the French fan art of Shiny Mega Lucario? No. No, I haven't. So, this is Zygarde. Dog form, complete form, and then mega form. I don't think we have any of the dog form cards, do we? I don't think we do. Hey, what up, Julian? Yeah, Linda with the puke. I know. I mean, we'll see. It might have Greninja in it, though. We'll see. Blade Awaken set revealed for China, featuring exclusive Cypher Maniac code-breaking coin collection and reverse holos. Bro, honestly, though, Ben 10 was sick, though, man. I did like Ben 10. Oh wow, that's gonna have the Old Darker Ninja in it for the next Chinese set. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know though. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. Blade Awakened? Yeah, literally, right. Like, it's literally just Twilight. So Greninja looks like it's gonna be the chase card from it. Dude, how many of you guys like these, man? I love these. Look. I have been absolutely munching on these things, man. I love these things. If you guys have never had these, next time you see them, you guys should definitely buy them, bro. Honestly, it is kind of sus, but dude, they're good. You're gonna get pimples. What? Why pimples? It looks like a sparkler. It does. I'm trying to munch away from the mic. The new Future World Nationals are this weekend. I wish I could have gotten the prize. The cards are crazy. Bro, these are fire, dude. These are so tasty. I can find him, Jillian. A Heimer? I don't think this is right. Welcome to the League of Draven. Yo, Brandino! Brandon, have an awesome night, dude. What, that's Karma? A Soraka? Where's the MF? Did I miss it? Honestly, the Aphelios looks kind of cool, to be honest. I sent you a link. Zach number 5 on the Cosmic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do we even have left? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We have 19 Cosmic left in stock, and then we're sold out. We have less than 20 Cosmic in stock. Oddish. Yeah, we'll take a look at the card. You say send me a link. Piplup. Duskull. And Hollow Stoutland. I'm talking about Metal Legends. 35 of them were made per card, and one of the foils was made for the best player of each legend. Zach! Bro, Zach, to think Ed sniped 1 pack. To think that Zach literally sniped 1 pack. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, Pokemon? What's up? Are you Xander? We've got Xander with a box of Volume 3 Gem and 8 Mega Dream. Pokemoney! Already above the odds with the alternative art. You can open a whole booster box or 5 and not even get one of those. Now that's true. That is true. Xander H. 1 box of Gem Volume 3 and 8 Mega Dream. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, that was perfect. There's actually 8 left in that box. That was perfect. Alright, Xander, let's start with the Mega Dream. I'm back from Boo Lovin'. Squid, what does that mean, bro? Back from Boo Lovin'. Back from Boo Lovin'. Mega Dream. Terapagos. Apparently the highest ranked player for each legend gets a prize card for their legend. That's pretty sweet. Damn, bro. I should shoot for #1 Tom Kench. And maybe I'll get on one of those. I was on the phone with my boo. My boo thing. Trevenants. Mega Lucario. It's like that old Soulja Boy song, "Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on." Genesect. Oh, it has to do with the TCG and not the game? I thought it'd be like the top player in the game. Never mind. Never mind. I will say though, I've started playing League again. So that's been fun. Kind of. Like as much fun as you can have playing League, you know what I mean? Fun and frustration, you know what I mean? Mixture of both. Ultra Ball, and the Zorwork. Top ranked players in the Kaisi deck. Ah, okay, so it is in the TCG. Okay, yeah, not as cool. Still cool, but not as cool. Scraggy. Why be the best player in league? No, it makes sense. You're right. It makes sense. Now you're right. It makes sense. So, Matt, are we gonna put you in charge of making sure the Clash team is there? Will you be the captain, the team captain? A full box of the Gem Volume 3 on the hunt for the Gengar. It's like back in the day, if you had Challenger, they'd like send you like a jacket and all this other like merch and stuff if you had Challenger. I don't think they do it anymore now, but Gem Volume 3! Arvin on the first pack! Very, very nice. Sheesh. How many good people in there? Man, I thought you were tapped in, dude. I thought you were tapped in. Houndstone Master Ball. Clefairy. I'm glad you saved me a spot. I don't even know if you can play, Ed. Given your rank, I don't even know if you can play with us. Gengar Master Ball. That's also really nice. Although, to be fair, Ed, I don't know, bro. You can play, but I don't know about Clash. I don't know if you're up for Clash. Bayonet. Annihilate. But I also have horrible internet until at least early January. What happened to internet? Bayonet EX. Hey man, anything's better than that other guy we had who just AFK rage quit, so there's that. There's that. Gengar Prism. Lycanroc. Surledge. Oh, the Cubone! Yo, nice. And Annihilate. Yo. Okay, that was a huge box. We got an Arvin and we got a Cubone out of that box, dude. All these excuses, you're discriminating because of my age. What? You could call the League Bureau, maybe. Xander, that was great. That was a nice box. Sharpie's kind of making little squeaky noises. League Bureau, they have one. Even if they did, the League Bureau would probably be so swamped with their quests, they probably would not get back to you. Let me guess, you're in charge of it? No. The Yapster says, give me 10 Crown Zenith. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of the crownies. Yeah, I think you gotta give people the little like exclamation or the little like hashtag like number now. Why are the Chinese IRs better? A lot of them are exclusive, so I guess the exclusivity of it also is kind of nice in a way too, you know. Nice illustrations. That's not, you know, you're not wrong. Luxray. Yeah, Xander, that was a really good box, dude. That was a really good box. Tangrowth. Cubone and Gengar are like some of the top chases. Samurott and Rayquaza. Rayquaza. Ooh, Irida. Picking up the back-to-back double hitters there, too. Irida. We say Irida, but what if it's Irida? What if her name's really Irida? I'm a rider, survivor. Yeah, I think that's Fizz's Lucario on the Discord. I think his name Fizz's Lucario. Grant. Oh, that pack really did not want to open. Simisear. What's that? That was from the Chinese Gem Volume 3. So yeah, that Cubone is a Chinese exclusive at the moment. You can only get it in the Chinese sets. Executor and Riolu. Riolu. The Yapster with the Crown Zenith. If we get like a nice solid 5 people locked in, that'd be nice. And maybe even like a 6 as like a backup. Yabby. You know the One Piece hoppers today? Bro, One Piece has just gotten too expensive. Like, the Japanese stuff's still somewhat affordable, but English One Piece has just gone to the moon now. Edward! 3 Cosmic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, we are getting... Ed, did you see your earlier pull, Ed? Did you see it? Okay, nice. So you did see it. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's like, I think, the 3rd best card in the whole set. Woobat. And Whimsicott, non-hollow rare, Whimsicott. So yeah, Japanese One Piece, still a little bit affordable, but English ones are getting crazy. Like, OP13 is wild. It's over 300 bucks now for OP13. Yeah, honestly, I agree. It's the popular sets that are getting really expensive. Some of the less popular ones are not as crazy, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. Swirlix. Golurk. Woobat is better than Whimsicott? I think so. Oh yeah, dude, I'm nervous about EVO 3, bro. Yeah, EVO 3's got me nervous already. Ed, last pack magic. Dearling. Ooh, Excadrill, secret rare. And, okay, another Golurk. Apparently they restocked the lunar packs. Yeah, that does not surprise me. Damn, that means they sold out, huh? That means they must have sold out. EVO 3 was the waifu set. So EVO 3, if you're into One Piece, you might have known about the heroine set that came out. That has like all the waifus. It's only girls in that set. That's EVO 3. January 13 is OP14, February 20 EVO 3, April 3rd OP15, June 12 question mark is OP16. So is it true that they're going to be putting out English and Japanese at the same time? Because that's what they were saying, right? That English and Japanese One Piece sets now are going to come out side by side instead of like, you know, like a month or two apart or whatever. I don't know. I feel like at that point it makes it less pertinent to have the Japanese. Funny because I am not the anime. It's my guilt, but I'm not familiar with the TCG. Oh, you are into the anime. So this is the Japanese version of it. It's not yet out in English, but it comes out pretty soon. And this is EVO 3. I mean, you can pretty much see by the box cover. It is very directly a waifu set. So people go crazy for that because it's big. I mean, look, it's literally just called Heroines Edition. And they have some really, really sick cards in them. And by sick, I mean good-looking cards. Here, I'll show you. I mean, bro. Like, holy buggers. So these are all in that set, and right now it's only Japanese, but these are going to be coming in English. There's an Uta manga, Koala, Perona, Vivi got one, but obviously, you know, in my opinion, Boa's the craziest one of them all. Holy moly. And there's also, at least in the Japanese version, there's also God packs, and we pulled one as well too. So we pulled a God pack where you get not all of them, but you get most of the SPs in a God pack, and we got one of those too out of the Japanese set. So that was insane to see. And the cards look lovely. They're lovely, and they're waifus. $900? Yeah, well, this website might, I mean, I wouldn't go off these pricing just because, again, this is a store. So it's whatever they're selling it for. It might not be $900. Maybe it's accurate. Maybe it's not. But that's just what this store is trying to sell it for. But they are expensive. Yeah, the mangas are very expensive. But I don't know if 900 is accurate or not. I don't know if it's accurate. But that's what that store is trying to sell it for, at least. What about Law and Big Mom? What, you want a Law and Big Mom card? I've been slamming so many periodic cards on Macari. Well, dude, a lot of people might not even know if they are or if they aren't. Koki! Speaking of the One Piece. 2. Carrying on his will for the red manga. The only waifu I'm loyal to is Sagarika. Ivan, I'll make sure Sagarika knows you said that, alright? I'll put in a good word for you with her. The Coaster. Otama. Vivi. And the Goldie Roger. You have to buy protection. And Uta. Koki. Hey, Ivan! Welcome back to Round Table, Ivan. And he says a deal. Well, now that you're a member again, Ivan, I'm sure Sagarika will find that very attractive. With One Piece, if you see a regular leader, no point of going slow. Wait, what you mean by that, Mike? Like, if you see a non-hollow leader in the pack, what does that mean? That it can't have a hit in it? Do you think when Ben Affleck dated J-Lo, she ever got angry with him? He broke out saying taco, taco, burrito, burrito. Honestly, Dill, I have no clue, bro. I have no clue. Yo, Xander wants 10 150 Juan. Xander. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10 of the 150 Juan. Taco flavored kisses? So what, a kiss that tastes like taco meat? What up, big dogs? How the rip's been so far? Ever check out... I saw your pictures in the Discord, Nolan, but I didn't actually like look at any videos of people opening them. Oh, the Pikachu! The Pikachu. Let me get a Pikachu, baby. So yeah, the card you post in Discord look really nice though. Charizard. I love tacos and burritos. But if you had to pick... Oh, that's a tough one. If I had to pick, I think I would go with tacos. I don't know, maybe I'd go with burritos instead, because I feel like if you just kind of get some, like, you know, some nacho chips, you can kind of, like, get the same feeling as a taco just by scooping up the filling a little bit. Yeah, like, I'm definitely more of a taco guy, but I don't know, I just feel like it'd be harder to get a burrito feeling if you only could add a taco. But I guess at that point, you just take the stuff in the taco and put in a tortilla, but then it's like there's not much. You don't really, there's not much stuff in a taco. Like burritos are way more filling. $151 for Xander. Water energy. Big air balloon. Psychic energy. You can always just roll your taco over and make a burrito if you want. It doesn't work so well the other way around. Electrode, fire energy. I feel like they do that at Taco Bell too, right? They like put like a soft taco around the hard shell taco. I don't remember what it's called though, but I know they do that. Is that what? Yeah, I think that's called a gordito, right? Yeah, that's called a gordito. Xander with the 151. And Xander, a little bit light, I'd say. The Pikachu is a really nice pull, though. So Pikachu, I really like. Pikachu. Tozy. What's that? Yes, that's what it is, Lazy. That is what that is. Yup. And Xander, I'm gonna throw you some of these as well too from Mega Dream for free for your order. Grab it. The Pika in a 10 is $270. Man, they just gotta bring back the quesadillas. I miss those things, man. The quesadillas were golden. I thought a double-decker was burgers, right? I thought double-deckers were a burger thing. Vince, 2 Phantasmal. And 2 White Flare. What are you getting, Saiyans Pride FBO8s? Dill, I'm not sure, but I have all the sets pre-ordered already, so we should be getting it whenever it comes out. I don't know when the release date is, though. Vince, 2 White Flare, and 2 Phantasmal Flames. They gotta bring back the quesarito, man. I miss those quesaritos from Taco Bell. Rotop. I think. Oh, is it really? Okay, we should be getting it pretty soon then. If it's next week, we should have it pretty soon. Probably sometime early next week. Sucker, do you have a blind bag, Santa Cruz? I don't. No. I thought they were always cool, Callie, but dude, it's just like they're so big. So like shipping on that would just be hectic, you know what I mean? So I never really went for them. But I always thought the concept was cool. They're just huge. Energy retrieval and the Reshiram. Vince. I have 5 of them sealed. Oh, nice. Nice. How are those doing? Have those, like, been going up at all, or? I haven't really followed them at all. Thank you. Yeah, no, of course, Xander. Thank you, dude. Thanks so much for hopping in tonight, Xander. So, just so you know, I do all my shipping on Saturday, Sunday, so all the orders for tonight won't ship out till this weekend, all right? Just give you a heads up. But you'll get a tracking number on the weekend with your shipping stuff. You guys think scalpers will go after the Pokemon X Lego? I'll tell you one thing, bro. People will buy anything that they can flip. So that will always be true. People will buy anything that they think they can flip. Whether that's sets, or Legos, or Oreos, or whatever. If there's a flip to be had, and they think they can flip it, they'll do it. That's it? That's the trailer? That's it? That's all we got was a Pikachu tail? Okay. Alright. Electrify your imagination in 2026 and get ready to build something you've never built before with Lego bricks. Yeah, I actually had not heard about that. I did not know that was even a thing yet. Bro, don't they already have some Pokemon Legos? I thought they already had some. Would you get your girl for Christmas? I haven't got the gift yet, but I'm basically going to be buying her a bunch of vinyls. Because my girlfriend's getting into like vinyl players, CDs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna buy her a bunch of vinyls for some tracks from some albums that I know she likes. So that's the plan. But I gotta start ordering those because I haven't ordered them yet. For anyone in the chat that's like a music connoisseur, what has better sound, CDs or vinyls? Is that even like a proper thing to ask? Do CDs or vinyls have better sound? It depends. The snobs will tell you vinyls. Because I don't really know anything about them, but I want to say even I would assume that vinyls have a better sound. Kim says CDs for me. Because I feel like a CD collection is probably easier to like kind of obtain and like, you know, kind of keep going, whereas I feel like vinyls are just bigger. I'm finishing up the game. Maybe I'll do another purchase. If the Chargers win, they're up right now. What, did you put a bet on them? What are you playing them on? I don't even really have like a crazy high-end like vinyl player or anything. So I guess just like in general, let's just say like you kind of have, you know, like comparison, you know, like a comparable instrument, not instrument, but comparable thing to play them both on. Which would be better? Theoretically, vinyl should, but you have to have pristine vinyls and hella player. Therefore, CDs overall have the best sound. How do you feel about the PSA situation? I don't know the full story, Jensen. First, I heard that... So this is what I heard, okay, as far as PSA goes. First, I heard that somebody sold back a PSA 9 to them, and then the next day, they looked at their cert number, and it was magically a PSA 10. So they were kind of saying that PSA took their card, bought it at a 9, changed it to a 10 for their own benefit. But then today, I heard from somebody else that the guy was mistaken, and that he was, like, I don't know... He was looking at the wrong grade or the wrong cert or the wrong price or something like that. So, I don't know. I don't know if PSA actually did it. I don't know if it was a mistake from this person, that person. I'm not really sure. So, I'm not really sure. Yo! 20 Mega Evolutions. Xander. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I want the not protectability. Vinyls are beautiful. I just practically can't imagine myself owning a good vinyl player. That makes sense. Yeah, so the system they use is probably the biggest player and all that. That makes sense. I've not heard the second part. Yeah, so I'm not really sure, Jensen, to be honest with you. So I don't really know the full scope of what happened, to be honest. Magania. Spiro. PSA has abused its spot as the market leader. Again, I don't know. I have no idea. It's possible that what he's saying is true. It's possible that he was mistaken. I just don't know what version of the story is true. Because if PSA did do that, I'm surprised they would not have made a statement by now, right? Like, PSA hasn't made any statements about it? Or have they? Mega Lucario. The worst is yet to come? PSA? Well, bro, dude, it's not just PSA, though. That's the thing. Like, it's everybody, dude. I mean, you're gonna tell me CGC grading, like, what was it, millions of dollars worth of fake prototest cards wasn't even sketchier than whatever this story is? It's all the companies, man. Not just PSA, it's all of them. All of them, I tell you. They made a statement, they said that it was an error accident and that cards were reverted to 10s. Mega Venusaur. What was an error slash accident? The grade on the cards, or like what was the accident? Numal. Mega Absol. Xander says, I need some good cards. Xander, we're working on it. Snover. Scrutiny from their auctions now too. Mega Manetric. Frib said he's down for Clash. Okay, nice. So, I don't know. We might have to confirm with Corgi, but I think she's down too. But no, you're not wrong. There is definitely a lot of, you know, conflicts of interest between the whole grading cards and selling the same graded cards, for sure. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna PSA, but definitely weird. No, it is definitely weird. Yeah, it is definitely weird. The only thing is I just don't know the full story to where I can kind of factually state this and state that. 'Cause I don't know the whole story. They did make a statement. The guy updated that they reached out to him after the post went crazy. Lunatone. So, I mean, from what you guys are telling me in the chat, it sounds like what the guy said happened actually happened. But I guess I'm looking for more clarity as to what was the error. That they paid him less for the card, or was the error that the card was actually a 10 and they misgraded it a 9? Or was the error on the guy's part that he was looking at the wrong cert numbers? Like, I guess I want more clarity as to what the error was. What was the error? if people know. The card was a 10 and the buyback was for an... Okay, so the card was properly graded. The mistake was they offered him to buy it at a 9 price, not a 10 price, even though the card... So the card's grade never changed, is what we're getting at. The card's grade never actually changed, right? Vince 3 Mega Evos. No, the card's grade did change. Yeah, see, that's sus. If the card's grade, if the grade of the card did change, then that is sus. That is definitely sus. Yeah, Julian said he heard it was a misgrade as well, too. God of what? Yeah, you know, Mike, honestly, bro, I agree with you, too. And I think that's the weird part, too. And again, no hate to, like, Randolph Pokemon, but, you know, he has his, like, ace grading company, and he sells his slabs all the time. And it doesn't really seem like a lot of people give him much criticism for that. Maybe there is, and I just don't see it, but... Like, you know, he owns ace grading, and he's out there, like, slanging graded cards at convention stuff all the time. And he owns the company. I think the way PSA kind of reasons it is like, it's like, oh yeah, you know, like, GameStop's the one selling the slabs, or the consignment service they do, it's like eBay or something. So, but again, I agree though. I think it does become very murky once you're selling cards graded by your own company, you know? And someone else mentioned WADA, which is true. There's like documented proof that like WADA Games and like Heritage Auctions like were owned by like the same like parent company, or like the CEO of this company was on the board of directors in that company, and they were like trying to like kind of pump up video game pricing and stuff like that. So I don't know. There is a lot of shady stuff for sure. Trying to get more out into the market? What do you mean by that, Shane? Trying to get more out into the market. What does that mean? I belong to you. The slabs? I guess I still understand. Trying to get more out into the market. It was a 9 online, he sold it, then it appeared as a 10, then made a tweet. They came back and said, sorry, it was an accident, it should have been a 10, allegedly. Let's see, is there PSA buyback scandal? Yeah, it came up. Oh, I think the Reddit post got taken down, dude. Dude, I think the Reddit post got taken down. Oh, yeah. So are you saying he gets 10s because it's his company? Because I think he is pushing his business like any other business owner would do. I'm not saying that that is exactly what's happening, but I'm just saying if you think about it, that could easily happen, right? So what I'm saying is if you have a problem with PSA selling, and to be fair, PSA is such a big company, The likelihood that someone who works at PSA is able to artificially, like, get a 10 on their card because they work there is a lot slimmer than the owner of the company selling a card. Like, dude, if you're the owner of the company, you could very easily make your card a 10. If you're just an employee or somewhere, like, in the hierarchy of PSA, I feel like that's a lot harder to kind of, like, you know, game the system or have the company do that for you in a backhanded manner. So, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I mean, I get it. I get why you're selling your own cards. I'm just saying, like, if people are going to have a problem with PSA selling PSA cards, then people should also have a problem with him selling his own cards. It's the same exact concept. In fact, I think Randolph's case is probably a little bit more drastic, because he's, like, the head honcho. You know what I mean? And PSA is selling PSA graded cards, of course, but it's not, like, direct like that. You know, they're kind of, like, selling it, like, on eBay and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different, because, like I said, I think PSA is such a big company that it's probably a lot harder to, like, for them to artificially kind of pump their own cards. Whereas in a smaller company, it's way easier to be like, all right, we have 5 people on staff. No one say anything about it. We're just going to start grading our own cards. Whereas, like, PSA, if that happens, it's like, okay, bro, there's like 1,000+ employees. Someone's going to whistleblow, right? So kind of like that. When you run a show selling your company slabs, is him just throwing his ass out there? You need people to build attachments to the product so they continue to add them to the collection. Again, like I said, I'm not saying what Randolph's doing is incorrect. I'm not saying he should stop selling his own company slabs. I'm just saying that if you have that opinion on Randolph, then you got to keep the same energy with your opinion on PSA and them selling PSA graded cards. That's all. So it's like, you know, if you see an apple, you gotta also see another apple and call it an apple, right? You can't look at 2 apples, call one an apple and one an orange. They're both apples. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying whether they should or should not be doing it. I'm just saying the same thing. It's one and the same. Well, that's what marketing budgets are for. I agree with what you mean. Yeah. Because again, it's like, hey, it's your own company. You gotta push it. You gotta get out there. You gotta put it in front of people. So I get it. I never buy an ace graded card from him or any ace graded card to begin with. I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Especially because a lot of times too with these like alternative grading companies, they always try to sell it for PSA price. But you know, nobody that's actually in the business of vending is willing to do that. You know what I mean? Like no one's actually willing to do that. But alrighty guys, so we're at the 3-hour mark. Looks like the queue's simmered down quite a bit. If anybody else wants anything else tonight, let me know, lay it on me. We'll probably do a last call. And if not, maybe wrap it up for tonight pretty soon. And then maybe I'll do some more research on the PSA scandal so I can have a more informed opinion on it. I'm still trying to find a statement. I don't see any statement online though. Okay, looks like there's a huge forum talking about it. Not to be a hater, but man, the ace labels are, well, I've seen them before. I think they're nice on certain cards for sure. I think they apply to the original tweet. I don't even have a Twitter. I'm not even like when I look up scandal, I don't even see Twitter pop up. Do I write X or do I write Twitter? Personal safety announcement, no pun intended. If you recently sold your PSA graded card through the PSA offer buyback, you may want to recheck the certification number and make sure the grade as it's shown is legit. Same cert numbers, different grades, but sold as 9s. Wait, so offer acceptance is gem at 10. So in an absolute wild turn of events, apparently some of these literally graded at 10, but PSA falsely told me they were 9s. Some of these slabs that are originally marked as a PSA 9, I sold back to PSA at their 9 buyback value, but now if you look at the cert, it's a 10. I mean, it's showing 10 in the pictures, so I'm not understanding. So they bought it back at a 9 on accident? What is this? 134908. Oh, it's so small, I gotta squint. Is that 908? Instagram.
One of the biggest great scandals we have ever seen, guys. This story is crazy. A grader submitted 30 Pikachu and Zekrom tag team cards, expecting to get maybe 10 or 12 just PSA 10s. You know, it seems like a pretty good ratio, about 30% of them and a PSA 10, if they were all clean and near mint, of course. Well, every single one of them got a PSA 9, which is not the bad part of the story. He then went and used PSA's new buyback program. For those who don't grade a lot, basically what it is that, you know, if your card comes back a PSA 8, 9, 10, PSA is going to throw you a fair offer. Usually it's around 80, 90%. So on the PSA 9s, he got a $35 offer, which is a huge loss for him, seeing as though he graded 30 of them, let's say $20 per card. What is that, like $1,000 in grading fee? And that raw copy, that card in a raw copy is $30 already. So he's already taking a massive loss, but he decided, you know what, let me just take advantage of their program, get the money back as fast as I can, and not even worry about it. He accepted his buyback offers at $35 each. PSA then took the same exact cert numbers and changed the cards to 10s, which is crazy. Where's the intent? As you can see, now it says offer accepted. The offer's been finalized. Money's on the way to his account. And now it says gem mint 10 for these tag team cards. Let's recap what just happened. 30 cards graded. All of them hit PSA 9. Expecting some 10s, but unfortunately we got 9s. Takes the PSA buyback offer. Once PSA owns the card, same cert, same card, magically turns into a 10. And then PSA reaches out to him. Probably his post went viral. And it was apparently a one-off situation. We went ahead and regraded some of them as 10s and sent you the cards back and reversed the money. Don't worry. Sorry about that. This can't be a one-off situation. It ruins trust with PSA. It shakes market confidence. And it ruins their ability to grade. So how many PSA 9s are actually 10s? And how many one-off situations have gone by without them being caught? I think the only reason that things have actually changed in this situation is because his post went viral. It did. It got like 1 million views on Twitter. But this is just a wake-up call that not all grading companies are perfect. You know, BGS has had scandals. CGC has graded fake cards before. But this one in particular, I think, hurts the most because PSA controls the market, controls the vendor market, controls eBay, controls GameStop. They are the grading company. Think about this story. Is it going to change who you grade with? Is it going to change your outlook on slab?
Bro, how long is this guy going to talk for? I was trying to find like a length for the video. I cannot find it. Domino's initially the guy said that he accepted the buyback, and when he went to go look at them later, they were 10s, and he posted them. PSA reached out. What the story has evolved into is that he initially agreed that he requested a review, supposedly, but also accepted the buyback offer. So in the background, they were doing this review, but the story seems really effy to me personally. It stinks. He requested a review? So, what they're trying to say is, at the time of the buyback, it was at 9. But then the review happened at the same time, and then the review came out, it was actually a 10. Is that what he's saying? Is that Sunbreon secretly a PSA 10? That is what it is according to the author. A burnt peanut winning VTuber of the year got the weaves in shambles. A burnt peanut? Wait, who is that referring to? A burnt peanut? Alrighty, to sign up for the end of stream giveaway, just make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you like the stream tonight, and then put a BR in the chat. Oh, his name is literally Burnt Peanut? I don't think I've ever heard of him. I don't think I've ever heard of that guy. Burnt Peanut? So, once again, just make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you like the stream tonight, and then put a BR in the chat. Burnt Peanut. Oh, it's a VTuber? Best VTuber? Nah, best P-tuber. Yeah, that is interesting. Damn, bro, I should start VTubing, bro. I can VTube as Sagarika. Alrighty, guys, good luck. Yeah, not a bad idea. People are mad because he uses a TikTok filter as his VTuber thing. Wait, bro, that's hella smart, dude. That's like super low budget. Yeah, that is really low budget. That's smart. Hey, get on him. I know I've heard from people that apparently like the VTube models are like expensive. Max on the Gengar. Other VTubers are wasting like 6K for an avatar and he's just a peanut. Does he get a big viewership? Or was it like a troll like type of thing? I call for a new battle as I was teamed up on Durance. Max. Nice, so Max, I'm gonna make you a giveaway bag. If you order something this week, we'll add it to that bag. If not, just hit me up on Discord, Instagram, or email, and I'll ship it separately, okay? In PWE. $12.8. Okay, so then Max, I won't put this in the giveaway section. I'll put it with the regular bags that in the M alphabet, all right? Alrighty, guys. So I think that is going to be all for tonight. I know it was a little bit of a shorter one today, but you know, happens sometimes. Thank you guys all again for tuning in tonight. Hope you guys did enjoy the stream. We will be live again tomorrow night. And as always, if you guys ever need to contact me or reach out to me, my Instagram, Discord, and email are down below in the description. You can reach out to me there. Have a great rest of your guys' nights. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. And until then, stay awesome, stay safe, and most of all, stay silky smooth. Catch you guys again tomorrow night. And until everybody, peace out.